everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a little business called The Flower Patch. I hope you're all well and I hope you're getting over the new year and all the partying and the festiveness and all the food and the joyous moments. And I know everybody's started to go back to work. My sons have, I have, and I'm glad about it. I've had, last night, somebody texted me on my business message, my business site, asking me that they're a subscriber and they would like me to do a spring wreath, perhaps in yellows, just to brighten up all the rain that they've got in the UK. Well, I know how you feel. It's cold and at the moment it is pouring it down. So I spoke to the lady, well, text the lady back and said I sure will, and I will do one tomorrow for you. So here we are. Here's the wreath, and it is let's have another look, a 12-inch wreath, a grapevine wreath, and we're going to do it on that. Right, I've prepared the bow. I've been playing around, wondering what colours to use on the bow. I knew it was going to be yellow, but I have put a little bee one on, as you can see if I find it, and they're all 5-inch loops. I've put a little bee one on because me and my husband yesterday spotted some bees in the, wasps I think, or maybe bees in the, just floating around, not many. So I thought, well, they must be coming back, so let's put one of those on. I put a plain yellow, bright sunny flower yellow, and then I got the sunflower one out as well, and then just a plain cream, I don't know what it's called, like a mesh type thing, but they're all pretty together, and I thought they all look quite bright and sunny, just like all us guys, with a wonderful, wonderful happiness in our souls. So that's the bow that we're going to attach. I've decided that I may attach it up here today instead of central, just slightly off center and bring it nearer to the top. So that's our bow. Let me put that there. Let's go through a few things. I've got some grass. I've took 3 stems out, that's it. 3 stems of grass, and you can, if you like, put it between your thumb and finger and add a few twirls of curls to it if that's what you'd like to do. So I've got some oddments, well, not oddments, some bits and bobs in my bucket at the side in case I change my mind on what I want to use. So we've got our grass. I've got out our light coloured rubber textured fern. I thought that with it being light will add a bit of lightness and happiness, because fern is an all year round plant. I've got fern in my garden, lots of it. So that is that. I've got out some darker fern, but the bigger ones maybe to go around the side. I wanted the darker one for all the light colours to bounce off and come alive, so I have got those out as well. Now I was just going through where all the ruscus is, and I spotted that. I've 1, 2, 3, 4. I've chopped off 4 bits. I noticed. I've still left the tag on, but I spotted some in yellow. I looked for some more, but I can't find none. So guys, I'm gonna have to order some. So I thought we could incorporate that, and at the same time I got out some bits and chopped them off of a big stem while I was on it, as we say, on it like a car bonnet. So I've just found one what's come off. Was that there? Oh no, can't be. So I've cut those down already. I've left one quite long with it all on, and then I've chopped off on a couple of stems. I've got my Salal and another one that I thought I could use what's got a bit of limey colour in, perhaps for the filler foliage. So I've got that out as well. And I've got some oddments. I knew I'd get some oddments, so you know, with the variegated ficus. So I've got some oddments. So I'm gonna have to start using these guys. So because they're building up again. I seem to always get them back down to where there's none, and then before you know it, bang, I've got a lot of ficus again. So we're gonna try and get that used. Now I've got these. These are the anthuriums, but I've got the mint little ones instead of just the big single ones. And I thought I could take off, because they are push-ups as well, take off one of the stems and maybe push it up, because it's got yellow in the tip, in the centre, and then a creamy coloured anthurium. So I thought that will blend in nice, and it could look really pretty with those in. So I've got one bunch of those. Now I took out a bit of, this is a bit of heather and lavender mixed together with a bit of white ruscus. I did take that out, and I thought, well, let's see if that adds to the spring effect. I'm not saying it will. If it doesn't, I won't put it in. And then I've got some of these. These, I don't know what these are. I really don't. But they look like little wildflower, you know, what grow low to the ground. But I've used these before, so these are oddments. Again, I went in my bucket and found these at the bottom where all the flowers were. So I'm going to see, with them being white, I'm going to, and green, I'm going to try and see if they look nice. And they could also be used as filler as well. Right, the flowers. Now I've got sunflower bundle, nice, some big, some medium, and some tiny. Look at those. So I thought I could incorporate those in and around. But I've also got out my cream coloured sunflowers as well, because I did look at them against the yellow, and I'm thinking, well, they look quite nice, you know, who knows, we'll see. But then I got these out, yellow. Look at those for a yellow. I was going to put them back, but then I placed them against these, and don't they look lovely together? They look absolutely really pretty, because they're a pale yellow. They look really pretty. So I thought, let's bring it out. Now again, in my oddments, I found some of these forsythia bits, which are a bit, you know, like hangover. I thought they could maybe be used for a bit of movement. We'll see what effect that has in it, and just to dot around. They are quite pretty. I haven't got any long stems left, so again, I'm going to have to order some. And then we've got a pink in here, and I don't know why we've got a pink in here. I have got some long, some shorter of our wild flower, because I was thinking about putting the longer one across there. I thought that may look really pretty. White with yellow in the centre. Isn't that divine? Now I've got these out, and I don't know whether I'm going to put these in cotton. I know usually I'd perhaps put the cotton on like a farmhouse arrangement for a farmhouse door, but I have got these out maybe to see what effect these will add to it all. Maybe it softens it up. But again, I don't know if I'm going to use those. So we'll see, guys. So that is all what we're going to use today. My cat's with me on his blanket. Hopefully he stays there and it doesn't irritate me. So let's get our bow attached. Again, I want to bring it slightly higher up, not exactly in the center and not exactly at the center on the side. So just in between, and bring it down like that. So let's get this through. Let's find a hole. Oh, that was easy. I say that was easy, now the next one isn't. There we go. Again, just bring it offset. And then I'm going to twist at the back. And just cut that off. And then make a U-bend with the bit of wire that's sticking out that I've cut off, and put it back. U-bend it and push it back inside the wreath, so there's no scratching on anybody's wall or doors. I love this one because it naturally curls. It's not wired, but it naturally got a little curl on its own, like a ringlet, and I love it. So we'll let that hang like that for now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to make a waterfall out of it. I don't, because the tail ends aren't very long. So we'll see. So, oh, and that cup warmer. I asked my son last night, and I said to him, you know, for my birthday, you've asked what I would like, and he says, yes. I says, can I text you a picture of what I'd like? He says, yeah. So I sent him a picture when he went upstairs. He says, can I have this cup warmer for when I'm at work so I don't waste my coffee? Yeah, sure. So I'm going to get one. Cup warmer, guys. Da, 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 da. Lucky me. I'm easily pleased. Very easily pleased. So that is what I'm going to get. I don't know what I want off my other son. He's asked me and I can't think. Well, saying that, I was thinking, well, maybe I could have a coffee machine in. So then, I mean, I've got a kettle in here, but I don't use it. So maybe I could plug in a coffee machine so it's constantly hot. Just one of those what you have for one cup. That's it. So who knows? I mean, it's not my birthday till nearly the end of January. Right, I'm considering, I can't make my mind up whether I want to go all the way round. So I know that I want to bring one of the ferns up there. So instead of having it in front of the oh my gosh, the rope, what you hang it up with, I've decided to bring it down a little bit. Oh, he's gone to sleep again. Lovely. Oh, and Sandra sent me a message last night. Hiya Sandra, I hope you're well. Saying she had to giggle when I said I'm trying to, when I did the bird cage, not to cover it. I think she knew that I would. So, I think I knew I would, Sandra, as well, so you're not on your own. It's a bit big there, too big of an owl. So let's place it in a smaller hole. Well, my husband's not well. He suffers with ME, which is the chronic fatigue syndrome, which makes him feel like he's got a fever all year round. It's awful to see it. And he has days where it's really bad, and he's got today where it's really bad. It's not nice, not nice. So he's gone to bed. Bless him. The thing is that there's nothing I can do. I've asked him and he said you can't do anything. I'm going to bring this one coming slightly down, so we'll have to cut that one, pull some leaves off. So this time of year, it's not good for my husband, especially because it has more of an effect on him. I think I'm going to go do half of one. Let me just turn that round. I saw that some of that hasn't gone in properly. It's sticking out. So there is our big fern. I wanted to put in the ficus, and maybe some of those as well. That's a really long one. I left the really long one to see what I could do with it. I may put that there. I'll have to take that off because it's too... Let's have a look. I'll place it in first. It's quite large. I may have to cut that one down as well. I don't know, let's try the ficus. So a few longer pieces. just think the ficus looks nice at the back. It fills in a lot. I can't wait for the time when I have to switch my heater off. I'm looking forward to that day. Because of the noise. When I analyse my videos, I can hear it in the background. And then I haven't got to shout. Oh, the lady who did text me last night, she said, she did say to me, so there's another lady on this planet that likes it. She likes big wreaths. She does. It's something she just likes. And when she said that, I had a smile on my face. Thank you. So do I. Just cut that twig there's bothering me. Oh, it's a wire from... So let's have a look. So do I place a few smaller ones around behind the ferns? Let's try it. I think it'll look quite pretty. So you don't just have to place the ficus, you know, at the side of the ferns. You can place them behind. Gosh, I have got all different sizes. And it just as well, with them being at the back, it helps to fill it up at the back as well. I want to move the bigger ones because I don't want to get those. I'd rather use the smaller ones behind the back. There's the bigger ones there. I've got all different sizes here. I don't want the ones where they've just got 3 on. I could use those in front, but at the back. When I say 3, I mean just 3 leaves. So we'll sort those out as well. I'm not going to need all of those. It's just I'm placing them in order, so I haven't got to ruffle through. gosh, these are oddments. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they can go there as well. Oh, I think I've missed one. It's just to give it that more, a bit more fullness at the back. Just turn it round, guys. Just looking for spaces. Right, there's one there. One there. It's got this. I'm still waiting for my Easter egg, Easter ribbon. It's not arrived yet, and I've not had a notification either to let me know. It usually takes between 3 and 5 days. One left. I want to see where I can place that. Something's telling me there. That's better. So that's with our ficus in. So I'll put the band around these again. If I need them for some filler foliage, then I'll get them out of my bucket. Well, that's gone down. Lovely. Oh, I missed one. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right. Let's get these bits of ruscus out of all, especially when I did fresh flowers, out of my fresh flowers, the best greenery I loved to work with was the silver dollar and the Italian ruscus. I loved it. I think I'm going to have to cut that one. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces, and I'll save that one for when we're doing the yellows. So with these, I mean, you manipulate them. They're not push-ups on these ones. Just again, I'm adding a different texture. And again, I'm placing these around the back or just in front, just to give that different movement and texture. Oopsie daisy, I missed that all. Oh, and thank you, David, for such a lovely text message last night. Oh, you do put a lump in my throat. Oh, you know, but you're so kind, a really kind gentleman. You know, saying, you know, praising me on my work and what I do. It's really very, very, very kind of you. And he was asking me, the people who live in the UK, is there quite a few English people? Because in America they don't call it this. Is there a few English people say Boxing Day? And he doesn't understand what Boxing Day is. And as I texted him back and explained, in America you call it the day after Christmas. The day after Christmas Day. Well, we have a name for the day after Christmas Day, and we call it Boxing Day. It's the same day, you know, the 26th of December, but we just have a name for it. And like I say, there's a lot of things, when I think it's really interesting. I don't know why, I just do. It even happens over here, David. If you go to a different place, like we eat like bread, round bread sometimes, and you can slice it. What you put your burgers on. Now, where I live, we call it a cob. Now, down south nearer to London, which is probably about 6 hours away from me, or probably more, they call it a bread roll. So even in the UK, in different areas, we have different names for things. And I find it really interesting. When I went to London and I asked for, when we called it to get, it's like you say fries, we call them chips. So when I went in and asked for a chip cob, which to you is fries on bread, I don't know how you say it, the gentleman just looked at me really weird. Really weird. What's a chip cob? And this is in the UK. This is chip cob. And I couldn't understand why he didn't know. And he was English. And he says, yes, but what is a chip cob? I said, chips on bread. He says, oh, you mean a chip roll? I says, chip roll? I says, where I come from, we call it a cob. He says, no, it's here, it's a roll, bread roll. So we all have different names for different things. And I guess up north in Scotland and that, you know, They have different names for things also up there. And it's like in America you say trash can, where you put all your rubbish in. Now we call it a bin. We don't call it trash, we call it a bin. And I find it really exciting, you know, when people have got different names. I don't know, it's good. it just interests me. And you say as well in America, sidewalk. You know, we call it a pavement. Or in Mansfield we call it, the common name for it is coursey. But it means the same thing as a sidewalk or a pavement. It's really weird. I love it. I love learning what people call things, you know, to what we do where I live. I think it's quite exciting. So yeah. And again, like I said to David last night, you say candy. We call them sweets. I don't know if you call them sweets as well, you know, but we call them sweets. Isn't that weird? Weird and wonderful. I love it. Oh, I think I want that one up there. I don't know why I put that there. So yeah. So, I mean, you celebrate the 4th of July, American Independence Day. Here in the UK, we don't celebrate it. So, yeah. It's like my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, who I was married before, I still talk to her and have contact with her. She's a lovely lady. She was born on the 4th. Was it 4th? No, sorry, let's get this right. No, sorry, I'm wrong. No, you see, I forgot. Oh my good gracious me. I got married on the 4th of July. Oh my goodness gracious me. Was it the 4th? Gosh, it's 17 years ago. But yeah. Oh, I forgot. Oh gosh, my husband's going to tell me off. But yes, we celebrate different days, like perhaps in Scotland or Wales or Ireland, they've got their own celebratory days than what we have here. So yeah, it's very interesting. I love the difference of things. Let me just see. I don't know whether I'm going to add the grass. I don't know. I wanted to add the grass for that, for the spring effect with the new grass. One. I'll just place that. I'm not going to put it there, but I just want to place it just so I can see. Oh, I am. I'm putting the grass in. So that means I may not put something else in. I'm going to keep it as a full bunch like that. I'm not going to break it up like I usually do. So I'm going to have that as it is. Because if you see that there, guys, how it sits there, don't that sit lovely? So I'm going to incorporate that as the full bunch just in this space here in the background for the new grass for the springtime. Doesn't it put a smile on your face when you see all the buds all starting to come back and the sun shining? Puts a lovely smile on my face. Right, let's get one under here. And then, because I want to do it there, and then I lift the wreath up, one around there. Oh, it's going to be big. It's going to be big, guys. Oh, that's another thing I think Sandra said last night. She likes to do things on a smaller scale. Like I was saying yesterday, you know, there's no right or wrong. People like they've got their own, you know, preference to how they like to see things, or how, you know, their own style, as I was talking about. And right, let's see if I can get that in a bit more. I don't want that sticking out that far. It's better. Oh, I don't know about these now. No, I'm not putting those in. Not yet. Because I've got plenty more. I've got the salal and things like that. So I'll hang on to the salal, so I'll place that there. So let's start with our beautiful. I'll hang on to that. I don't know about the cotton, guys. Something's I'm doubting. So when I say doubt, to all you new subscribers, my saying is, if in doubt, leave it out. But if you've already placed it in and you're still in doubt, take it out. Because you're going to constantly, if you've placed it in, you're going to constantly keep looking at that area where you know what you're doubting, and then that's going to play on your mind. So I mean, even if I took one out, it doesn't go with the theme at all. It's more of, I think this would be more of a farmhousey theme. So I'll place those there as well. Now, sunflowers. Let's look at the sunflowers. Do I place, because we're going to have those in. Now these, I've chopped some down. Well, sort of chopped some down, because the stem was about here. Because they've got yellow on the bow for the sunflowers, I don't think they would look as good. And again, I'm just placing them before I pop them in. I think the yellow. Now let's see with the littler ones. How many of the little ones? Oh, they've got 3 on. Oh my goodness, some have got a bit of fern on. Oh, that's sweet. Got 3 little heads on, isn't that sweet? I think I'm going to put the yellow in. They're not the right colour. I think it, like the lady said, yellows. So let me get some more of those out. I don't know if I want to use those either. I'll take those as well. They're like a medium size. So I think the stem here as well. Right, let's pull the head off so I can get to see if it's, because stem is quite thick. There we go. So I might have to put my own pick on it. I can't see, it's covered in all that furry thing. Let's see if I can pierce an hole. Yeah. That's better, so let's glue it in. So I've got a lot like that, and then we had that leaf. I want the leaf with it, so I'm gonna, because I want the leaf with it, I'm going to attach it on with a bit of floral tape. Get rid of that. Because it's a green stem, I'm going to use green. I'm going to bring the leaf up a little bit to the top. Yeah. I didn't know that you could pull those out. Let's just lift that a little bit. I wonder if I can do it with this one then. See the leaf here. Let me get that glue off my nails, it's sticking. All I did, pull it, and it's got its own little stem on it, what goes inside the main stem behind, like that. It comes out. So then the bigger one, I don't just pull, I sort of twist, because I don't want to, because if you pull on some of them, some of the petals detach, so I don't like to, you know, to pull. Let me just snip that little bit there. There we have it. So I'll put my own small pick on, and I'm placing this leaf just around above or around halfway, the bottom of the stem of the leaf, around halfway, and then I'm placing floral tape around it, and I'm going slightly below. Oh my gosh. So let's do it on the other one as well. Now this is a bigger one, so this will have to go in the centre. This is a different stem. Do the same with this. There we go, and I'm just cutting a bit off of where that came from, because I can't see an hole. As soon as I snip it, there's an hole there for me to place a pick in. So that's that. I haven't got a leaf with this one, so we place this one in the centre. I'm not going to cut that one because it's quite, I need it cut longer than the others. Oh, I've got another one out. Silly me. Oh my good gracious me, I did have enough. Oh my gosh, here we go, guys. Back to making mistakes. You'd think that rest I had over Christmas holiday would have done me a world of good and my brain would have got back into gear. Oh no. It's not changed. I don't know, what am I like? Right, that one and here. Let's have a look. That needs to come down slightly to make it look more equally placed. Right, I've got that stem's a bit too long, so I'm going to cut some of it off. So you can see it just. Now let's take it out and reposition it. I don't want it to get loose. Gosh, I can't get that one in now. Oh my gosh. No, it's still not going in. Let me move the leaves slightly up. Put some more paper on it. Some more tape, should I say, not paper. Oh, I can't wait for my cup warmer. You'll see it in here because that's where it's coming. So, that's better. Much better. Right, so now I've got those three in. So I've got these on longer stems. Sorry guys, I can feel glue at the tip of my nails. It's gluing my nails to my skin. And it just, I don't like the feeling of that. If you can see this blowing, it's my fan. I've got my fan on and it's facing this way. Go through there a moment. One. 2. And then need that one. And the little one. Again, I'm just placing I'm going to take that one out and place that one at the end. Something like that. So if I just turn it and have a quick look to all the sunflowers. Don't need to put a smile on your face. The spring look. Yeah, I'm going to put those there. So let's take the little ones out so they don't all fall. And place these ones in. I think with that yellow one, ribbon, I'm going to cut slightly shorter. Better. About there. I'm just measuring where I need to be trimming. So once I place that one in, I'll bend it. So then it sits a bit lower, it sits lower down. Again, your triangle position. And then I'm going to do the same up here and bring that out, and then there's your triangle position again. So this one around here. Straighten the bow up a bit better as I once I've turned it. So now we're going to place the smaller ones in. We want one there. Oh, there's a band on this one. One there. Place one at the top first. And here. and then one here. That's it. If I can remember correctly. You all know what my mind's like. Right, let me just, that's what we've done. But let me just turn it around so I can, you know, fluff the bow up and make sure it's positioned correctly. There's the other B bit, so that goes down here. I'm going to pull that one out again. I'm just going to place it in a bit more inwards, so it's not sticking out further than I'd like it. That's better. Excuse me. Right, so that's that. Now, let me, have I got any single stems on this? No. Don't know. I think if we tried, got our anthuriums in, I think, oh. Oh my gosh, I just looked at that and I thought that looked quite pretty. Oh, it does. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ones with a bit of white in. I don't want to overload it with this. I'll just place it again. I can find some ways for it to hold. There's definitely something here. And then one here. I'm just trying to find somewhere for it to sit. I don't know now. Now I've turned it around. Let me look at the anthurium. changed my mind. It's all, you know, when you look at it from one side and you think, oh yeah, that looks quite nice. But as soon as you turn it around and then you look again and you stand, you know, just slightly back, and then you think, no, that don't look right. That you know, it don't go really with the theme. So I mean, I do have these. But then I've also got all these wild daisies. So let me take the anthurium first. Oh, I've dropped them off. I think it's that. Or is it that? So if I just look with the anthurium. Oh my giddy aunt. Let's try another one. Yeah, the anthurium, because it gives it movement, but there's something what needs to go there. I can't make my mind up whether to put. Because as you can see, guys, right here especially, there's a big space. There's not as much of a big space up here. But there is a big space, and there's a bit of a one here and here, so we need to fill these areas. I could easily put some more. Oh, I know what I've got in the bucket. Some more sunflowers in. I've got these yellow, what I got out, these yellow gerberas or geminis that I got out. Oh, they're stuck to it. Oh my goodness, there we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright.
Yeah, do you fancy making your great mother a lovely, lovely cup of coffee? I can't wait till you buy me that coffee stand. Do you want me to pass you my cup? Yeah, then. That's my son who's just come back from work. He started early hours, sunset, and he's the one who's buying me the cup warmer. Not long to wait. Oh, I'm really excited. And as I came in and looked, well, now I've placed that is perfect. Because they're very similar. Oh look, it looks like a windy day. They're very similar to the sunflowers, but these are, I think they're geminis, or are they? A chrysanthemum spray. They can't be a chrysanthemum because mum's is some, you know, we tend to call them sometimes to mum's spray. I think they're geminis. But that looked perfect. So let's get another one. Oh, see if these are stuck now. And again, we needed one here. So it's all going to be yellow. Let the sun shine. Where did I say as well? Here. around here. Again, I'm just placing them, guys, just so I can see where I know they've got to go. And here, it's going to be a beautiful yellow. I like yellow because it's a sunshiny colour. It's a warm feeling. So they're going to go like that. So I think I'm going to use those instead of any more sunflowers. And I'm not going to use those, guys. It's too much. And the theme is with the sunflowers. The lady asked like sunflowers yellow, so I'm not sure about those. Maybe not. I do want to put the anthuriums in because they're white. We've got like the cream and the yellow in the centre to go with that. So, and plus I want to use them as movement. And then, gosh, I don't know where to start with this big bunch. Our little wildflower daisies, again, to add something pretty floating at the top. So we'll put those away for now. I've also got this, I think that's too much, so I've got my salal as well. So 1, 2, let's cut 5 of these off. 3, they are push-ups. So 3, 4, 5. So we'll just take 5 for now. That's come off of something in here. Oh my goodness. Is that it? Yeah. So we'll place those there. So we're going to have those. We're going to have those. I think that big one may be too large. Because if I place that in, that, oh, I don't know. Take it out. Let's take it out. I don't want all of them as big. I say that, guys, but you know me. Iris likes big. Oh, I've got some oddments here. Let's take some of the oddments out. Hello? Yeah, the door's open, babe. Mug warmer. I can't wait. Thanks to you. Let's take the little oddments out. I've got some with green centre. So we'll take those out. That one's a bit thick, so we'll save that. Put those back with that. I've got two rubber bands, I think. So bring that one down. And place those in my bucket and play around with these. Oh, aren't they pretty? Alright. Now I don't want the stem that long. Yeah, right. Before we start, let's get these in, guys. Because if I don't, I'll forget that they're there. And I'll forget to place them in. Right, how long do I want the stem? So, up there. So let's place in, if I can find a big enough hole for the stem. Can't find one that side. It's too tight to go in. So let's try and cut it a little bit more. Go the opposite direction. Oh, I've seen one right now. Straight away. It looks weird because they're blowing in the wind. How wonderful. Sometimes with things like this, because these have got no wire in, I turn them over like that, but be careful because you can snap some of them. And if you want them spread, I press the centre together, so it's basically putting a fold on the bottom, just so they do that. So you've got them spread out like that. So then they're wider and they're taking a, they're spreading out and they're looking like they're growing in all directions. Because some of them you get, again, they come quite compact, like that one. And, it may look natural, some things, when they first grow and they're growing up, but once they start opening up, your flowers tend to go off like that, or just head for the sun. They don't stay compact. So again, I try to manipulate them because they've not got a wire in, and just bend them over into my hand like that, and then the centerpiece again, I press firmly with these because they're quite thick, or sometimes I will use my flat pliers and just give them a little of a bit of a bend, and again they come out like that. All you have to do then is just lift them back up and they've opened, so it's like they're going in different directions towards the sun. Isn't that sweet? Then we'll place one in here, and then when you put them in the wreath, sometimes they go back together. Don't worry about it. Just try, if you want to keep them apart from each other, just try to manipulate them again. Got a bit of glue on the sunflower. Just try to keep them apart just by bringing a leaf in, to stop them from going together. I didn't do that one, unfortunately, so let's just bend it while it's in. There we go. I want that one to come slightly a bit more up. And again, do it again. Turn them over. If you've got bad hands and you can't do it with your hands because you suffer with any health issues, arthritis, osteoarthritis, things like that, or your hands cramp up a lot, just get a pair of these flat pliers where they're flat in the centre, here, and then and then just press them at the side of instead. I suffer with arthritis, not massively, you know, not to the point where it's a daily issue, but sometimes I get it where it's really quite painful. So like that. So again, now our anthuriums. I do like anthuriums. I tried to grow them on our garden. I couldn't grow them, so I bought artificial ones and put those in the garden instead. I put them in a container and then I dug an hole in my soil, in the, you know, and I don't know, some people may call it mulch, I'm not sure, but I dug an hole and then placed the container underground and then covered it over the top, looking like they was growing out the ground. I put a few pebbles inside the container to keep the weight down. I've still got them on my garden. I used red ones because my husband, he likes red. So we're going to place, again, these are going to be, let me just turn it around guys, because I don't want to really see the stem. So I've got a leaf there. I think that might be going out a bit too much, so again I'll pull it out. And I'll place it, we can place it here instead. There. So and you can turn these around, so you know, if you think that they're all positioned in like that and you want them spread, just turn them around, because they are push-ups. Turn them around in a different direction, just to give it again a bit more natural look. Oh, very sunflowery. Isn't that nice? So let's see, I want one around here. I'm going to be adding some salal in there. I think looking at it, it needs it. Again, where's one with 3 on? 1, 2, 3. I think it just has that, you know, that just that little bit more movement. Wispy bits. I can't get enough of the wispy bits. I love them. One up here, I may need another. Another one, I think. one near the end. These aren't just flat, they have got a cutters right at the bottom where I can cut. I don't even know where I got them from. We have a shop, well, like a bric-a-brac shop, sells anything and everything, and he sells bits of tools and things like that, screws, shampoo, all sorts, and I'm sure I got them from him. It's a good shop to have around because they sell things cheaper than what they would in a big supermarket. Right, don't that look lovely? Let me come and have a look from afar and see what we need. Right, I don't know if you can see it, guys, here. It's too green and left by itself. But I think, let me just, I may need, I'm not going to put another one of those Jiminis in. So I could place some of this, bit of this false side there. I can pull it off. I'll just pull it off and just see. Now then, that might be too much yellow. Again, with the big yellow flowers there. So we won't use those. When we come to that when it's, oh, let me get my coffee. Oh, I've got lots. You know what? I was looking through a bucket yesterday. Through the roses, actually, the red roses. Was it? No, sorry, it was the peonies. I've got 2 big buckets of peonies, and because I can't. With my workshop, it's not a big warehouse, so all my peonies have to go in one. All the different colours have to go in one bucket. But I've got 2 with different colours in. I moved some of the purple peonies out of the way and noticed I've got some different ones right at the bottom of purple. And I forgot all about them. I wonder if you do that, guys. Right, adding a bit of this, a bit more movement, and we're going to let this one just move and do the movement all by itself. So I'm just placing some of the flowers a bit higher up because it has some spear prongs to move it around. If you want to reposition, I may show you a bit close up on another one when I cut it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do with this, and just bend it over. Let me just have a look. Like that needs to come in front of that. Excuse me. I think I need some salal up there as well. And there'll be the other one down here. Let's see if it does. Yeah. Right, I'm going to show you up close. You probably know anyway, but for those who don't, here is your stem. Now I hope my camera zooms in properly. Let's find it now. I've lost it. There. Just there is what I call a prong. It's all by itself. There's nothing on it. So then go, if you cut, and I've got some at the bottom as well, here. If you can see a bit better, all by themselves. So if you don't want, you think that's going to be hidden or that flower's going to be hidden, pull it off. You've got your little hole there. Take it to the top, up here, and put it on that spare prong there. So then you've hired it up. Or again, you could you know, and then once you've finished and you think that's what you want, these spare prongs here, cut them off your stem, so then you won't have them sticking out and it won't catch on anybody's hand if they touch the wreath. So I know they won't hurt, but you know, it's best to have it smooth. And you know, so then just I chop them off. I call them prongs, that's all I call them, but just I chop them off, so then you've got a clear stem all the way down. And that's what I do, because on some stems they give you spare prongs where you can reposition some of the flowers what are lower down, and that's what it's, you know, what they do. So I'm happy with that being up there. I wanted to keep the flower ones at the bottom because it's going to be sticking out. So I'm going to go under here. If I can get it in. Just turn it and see if I'm happy with that. No. I'm not happy with the position. I'm doubting on the way it is, where it's sat. So I'm going to take the glue off the bottom of the stem. I wanted it round here. So it's going to go under here, that's somewhere. And then feed it through the back so it's sticking near the grass. Down a little bit more. Just put on a focus over it. There. So then I've got these little bits that I just want to stick in. Again, look for any prongs if you want to move anything. That one hasn't got a stem on it. So, and then just place the rest where you'd like them to be. I want some, also it has depth, where you can just see them popping out, and you know, again to add to springtime where things are just starting to grow. So I want to try and mimic where things are just starting to grow and they're just starting to pop out. You can pop out in between other flowers. Oops. I might place one there. Just trying to avoid catching the grass. And let's bring some up here in front of the grass popping out. Now use it as depth. Just see. I think I want one there. Standing off. Oh, it's another flower. There's one in between here. I've got one left. Right, so that's that. I want 5 of this. Oh my gosh. Don't want that. I did leave a little bit of ribbon because I wasn't sure whether I wanted to just basically do just a small bow. With 3 loops. Just place it there, and maybe 2 bows, just a small little bow. Oh, I've got another idea, but one moment, guys. Let's use the one with the limey green in. Is that better than just the plain salon? Yeah, it is. So let's get all these out. I brought a mixture of the filler foliage because I quite like the idea of it being yellow and having this limey green to set it off. And again, you can twist these. So what I wanted to do, You two a moment. I'm just placing these on the inner side of the wreath. As you can see, just here above the sunflower. I don't want to place any floral on it. I just want it to sit there like it's the bottom of the floral where the leaves are. Just bring the odd bit around it so it looks like it's entwined together. I'll do the same up there. I can feel again glue string on my face. How it's getting on my face, I just don't know. I want to bring one up near the end here to finish off that bit. Let's have a look behind. Yeah. That's and place one just here. So just lift up the bow. Right, I want to just grab something, guys. I've just come up with the idea that it may look quite nice. That's if I can find it. Knowing me, probably not. If you hear a lot of banging, don't be afraid. Oh my good gracious me. Oh my gosh. Just something for a little bit of fun. I knew I'd got these. Isn't he sweet? He's again. Look at those little legs. Oh my gosh, and this time his head does the same. Let me hold him. Look. It's like, no, 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 no. And I just thought I could place him here. And I thought maybe I could get a bit of the bee ribbon. Oh, guys. His legs are still going. Don't be scared. Oh, isn't he precious? Here we go with the funny things. Sorry, I'm going out again. Let's see. Oh, I say. And now I know in my oddments I've got a little bee ribbon. Look. Isn't that sweet? What if I could tie a little bow around that? Do I place it with the sunflower? Oh no, the sunflowers doesn't seem to go with it. A bit of yellow, I guess. Just a bit of yellow to brighten it. Yeah. Oh guys, let me place him in. You'll be alright. Just sit him there, Mo. Oh, don't move. Just as a little bit of a fun. Where's my scissors? When I have funny things like that, guys, I can't look. Cause, especially when they've got wobbly legs. Ooh. So I'm going to do a little bow. I say little. Let's see. We'll do it however big it comes out. I don't want to take away the look from off this side. And that's, you know, seriously I don't. So. Oh, coffee. Oh, look, that coffee warmer. It's already going cold. My friend Julie Hodgkins, she says that when I'm doing a video and she's watching the video, she sees my cup at the side and she's shouting at the screen, coffee, coffee, Iris, don't forget your coffee. So, let's see how big I need this. I'm going to do it where they're both on top of each other. I'm just measuring them so they're both the same length. I should have done that to start with. And I'm doing the bow where they're both on top of each other. The yellow at the back with the bee at the front. And I'm doing this in hand. I'm not going to get the bow maker out. And I'm just getting a floral wire. So let's see how far I want the tail ends. Yeah, not very big. So, your first loop. How big do I want the loops? Maybe, yeah, there. Again, I don't want to take it off. So, get them together. Twist. Back on yourself. Keep them in yarn together. Go under, bring it back. If you want to measure if they're both the same size, just put your finger together, and if they meet up at the top, you know you've done the same size loop. Twist. I may only get 3 loops out of this, we'll see. pull it, make sure it's together. Put it underneath, pinch or gather. Just measuring, yeah. Oh, I may let fall. Pinch underneath, yeah, same length. Twist so it comes down. Go through my hand. Turn it over, grab it with my forefinger. I would say like you're looking at your watch, like that. And then twist the bow. Don't twist the wire because the wire can easily snap if you just twist in the wire. I always say twist the bow instead. So then you've got your 4 loops, all the same size, and then you've got your little bit of your tail ends at the bottom. So it's like that. And if you want to part them, just part them then like that, or bring that, so you've got B, yellow, B, and then yellow, and then do it like that. And then at the bottom then do yellow, B, yellow, B, like that, and then just fluff them up. So you've got the little bow, the little tail ends. Again, if you suffer with any problems with your hands and you need to do it on your bow maker, that's fine, guys. You know, I'd rather you do it where it's easier on yourself than, you know, feeling where you're making yourself, you know, end up in pain. Just want to get that one far apart because it keeps trying to. And then just keep fluffing until you're happy. It's like a little flower. So then I want to get Bumblebee. This wire on here is solid. It is really thick. So I want to place I'm going to go through here with this. Pull it at the back. Twist. His legs are moving on on my work talk. I can't look. I start getting in hysterics and little things like that. Such little things make me happy. You bend it so it's back into the wreath. Now this is going to be it needs to go below that one. So I want him like that. I will fluff the bow up, but I want him virtually near the centre of the bow. So that's how I want to place him. So I'm gonna put it there. Now these are hard. This might, with my new ones, may cut it quite easily. Oh. So let's get some glue on. If it's too, because the stem of this is really quite solid and thick and heavy, so then I'll just get some floral wire and I will attach the stem. Let's get that ribbon round. Yeah, you see, you can see it because it doesn't bend. So I need to see if I can bend or manipulate. Oh yeah, it's going, it's going. Right, I'm going to get some floral wire and I'm going to hold in that stem. I know I've glued it, but I want to hold it in as well. Just for that extra little bit of support. It's moving now already, so we need to keep him up there. And just do the same, twist around the back. Bend your wire back into your wreath. Excuse me. So now let's look at his cutie little legs. Let's fluff the bow up. And again, this is just a little bit of fun. I've decided to add in. So he's now in the centre. Doesn't he look sweet? Again, you haven't got to do that. It's just something that popped in my mind, thinking, well, I've got the bees on there, and I know I've got some little bees as well. I've got ladybirds and things, so butterflies, but I thought with us having a bee ribbon, let's go for the bee. So that's what I did. Excuse me. And I think he looks wonderful sat there. I know it's slightly different ribbon. You know, but it does go with the theme of what we've done. So let me come out and have a look. Oh, doesn't he look cute, guys? Look at his wings going, his little hand, it looks like he's waving. He looks the bee's knees. So, that is our project for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's another 2-hour or so video, but I like to do a full tutorial and chat away. I think that's my problem. I chat too much, but I've done, you know, a nice bright spring coloured wreath getting us all ready for the spring coming with all the new flowers popping up. And with there's grass, there's fresh new grass, there's little, you know, daisies or wild daisies, there's jiminis, there's sunflowers, there's, you know, some bigger sunflowers, there's anthuriums, there's filler foliage, and some baby sunflowers and some ruscus, ficus, and our fern, and I think that's about it. But it just from here, from the side, it's really full. I can see a bit of glue. So I hope you enjoyed that, everybody, and I hope, you know, it's put a smile on your face. He's waving. Look. Let's bring that down so we can wave a bit more. See? Takes ages for him to stop. So again, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I can't look at him. And please subscribe and share to your friends and family, and please give us a like, and a comment, you know, what you think to it. I know a few of you will. And tell us what you think, and give it a go. If you've got something funny like this, you know, to add in, you know, a last minute thing, add it in. Why not? So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to bring a close up, so let me bring it up. Look at him. I'm going to let you see him waving. Let's show you him waving. Let me move my lighting out of the way. Oh my gosh, here we go. Let's let's just bring this down. He's waving to you guys. He's saying bye-bye. So, doesn't it look the bee's knees? Eh? So, and there he is, just sat in there with his little bow around him. And again, our sunflower, you know, blowing in the wind, in the spring wind, with our ficus at the bottom, our ruscus, our anthuriums here, and our fern behind it. And again, coming round here with our jiminis there. Again, and our grass at the back, and our lovely little wildflower here, and our beautiful bow. I think it needs fluffing up. I'll tweak it up again before I take a picture. So again, I hope you enjoyed that spring wreath, and that you're going to give it a go. And I've only decided to do one side. I'm glad I put the bee on now. It's made me feel right cheerful. And I hope you enjoy it. Marley's not looking too pleased again. Don't he look miserable? So I need to be going through. I've dropped some of my leaves on top of my buckets, so I need to go through everything. Not all of it today, but I need to check on my husband first. So again, all the best, everybody, and again, please subscribe and give us a like, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and all stay safe. If it's cold and windy or snowing or whatever weather it's like, even if it's sunny, you know, wherever you live in around the world, just stay safe, guys, and have a glorious day, and take care. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.